Hi guys, so sorry about that James Gunn video. I just had to kind of get that off my chest because I don't like James Gunn. But anyway, so this is chapter 2 of Incredible Hulk vs. Batman. So, chapter 2, When Dreams Won't Come. It is quiet along these moonlit docks tonight, save for the persistent capping of the relentless tide against the mildewed pilings, and the unsettling echo of laughter hanging heavy in the air. Ha ha ha! Mad, triumphant laughter. See, didn't I tell you I always deliver? In another few seconds, my boys will have your gizmo purring like a pussycat. And you and I can complete our little business arrangement. No, not until I am well once more. It's all said, boss. Splendid, Orville. You want well, my friend, you've got it. This little baby is guaranteed to cure everything from bunions to the bubonic plague, just as soon as you tell me how to turn it on. And after some rather hurried, almost frantic instruction. Okay, I think I've got it. I focus this field inhibitor, adjust these power boostings, punch this little green button, and bingo, it's fireworks time. Tzzz. With an arid hiss, of rampant beam of emerald energy lances forth from the pilfered gamma gun, enveloping the monstrous, pale-skinned figure whose bulk fairly seems to fill the limlit warehouse. From the waist up, the alien behemoth seems somewhat like a man. From the waist down, he appears a machine. In truth, he is both of these things, and in truth, he is neither. What he actually is power beyond, far beyond man's meager ability to imagine such things, which is in its way most ironic. For though he is known by myriad different names throughout the limitless cosmos, the name he most favors is the Shaper of Worlds, he who makes dreams live. More power, Joker. I must have more power to overcome this madness. Anything you say, Shaper, old sport. Though I still don't understand how someone who has so much power already could have gotten himself into such a mess. Each of us, Joker, no matter how powerful, is utterly helpless before the whims of a capricious fate. Take myself, for example. Possessed of an all-consuming urge to mold, to build, I sadly lack the spark of imagination, the talent for creativity. I am denied the gift of dreams. Thus I have wandered the universe for years beyond numbering, becoming a galactic parasite, feeding off the dreams of other lesser beings, dreams that I made live. I might have gone on forever that way, had I not the misfortune to be passing a nameless rogue star at the very moment it went nova. Ripping waves of heat and radiation buffeted my hapless spacecraft and sent agonizing needles of unknown energy slashing through my body. Though no permanent physical damage was done to me, those extraordinary energies nonetheless had their effect, for I soon found myself losing the ability to absorb the dreams of others. And without that necessary outlet for my surging, shaping powers, I knew I would soon go mad. The entire universe was with me. Seeking a cure ultimately led me here to Earth, where my wandering had brought me a time or two before. I manifested this warehouse to conceal my star-spanning craft, and then I set my mind questing in search of help. But the minds I touched were useless to me, dreaming small, unimportant dreams. That is, until my mind touched yours. In you, Joker, I finally found what I so long had been searching for, a mind unique in all the universe. That is why I summoned you to me, Joker, and why we struck our bargain. Shaper, old son, it'll be a pleasure doing business with you. Won't it, boys? And I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. Shaper, I have brought you the Oh, I'm a dumbass, sorry. And I've fulfilled my part of the bargain, Shaper. I've brought you the gizmo you think will cure you. Now will you start fulfilling your part?
When the cure is complete, Joker, and I am once more whole.
The sooner the better, big guy. I do have other worlds to conquer, so to speak.
I still don't get it, boss. Why are you helping that space freak?
Yours is not the reason why, Wardville, but I would think the answer is obvious. Boys, who's the craziest man on Earth?
Why, you are, boss, hands down.
Precisely, and I intend to keep it that way. If the Shaper finally pops his cork, everyone in the universe will be as crazy as I am. Ha ha ha. And we can't have that now, can't we? No, we can't have that at all. In the Valley of the Sane, it's the insane man who's king.
No!
Say what?
The gamma gun, Joker. Turn it off. It's failed miserably. I am still losing my dream-absorbing powers. Still losing my mind. Gee, what are we supposed to do now, boss?
I was rather hoping you wouldn't ask me that, Elmo. But already the little twisted wheels in the crime clown's mind are already turning. Chapter 3, when the sea churns green. Anchored just beyond the 3-mile mark off the shores of Gotham City, this supertanker was once the flagship of Wayne Enterprises line, but today it serves another more intricate purpose. For its sprawling interior is being transformed into a complex of sophisticated laboratories, including this one currently directed by the dedicated Dr. Robert Bruce Banner. And triple-checked it, have you double-checked that energy converter? And triple-checked it, Doctor. There isn't a speck of dust in this lab that hasn't been tested, retested, and then tested again to make certain that... Oh, Lord.
Check. What? You clumsy oaf. Don't you realize what this project means to me?
If you damage that energy converter, we're finished.
I'm sorry, Dr. Banner.
Sorry, why I could... No, what am I doing? Mustn't lose control of myself like that. Can't risk triggering the change again. Not here, not now. Have to keep calm. The battle Bruce Banner wages against the beast who dwells within him is brutal, but mercifully brief. Forgive me, Jackson. I'm afraid the pressure has been getting to me. That's okay, Doctor. We're all a little tense, and a little afraid of you. Perhaps a spot of tea will calm your nerves, Dr. Banner. Who? Oh, it's you. You know, you really don't have to play nursemaid for me, Alfred. On the contrary, sir, Master Bruce asked me to make certain you were kept comfortable, and that is precisely what I intend to do. Cream a lemon with your tea, sir. I can see there's no point in arguing with you, Alfred. I sincerely hope not, sir, especially when one considers what is apt to happen to you when you lose your temper. Speaking of your boss, just where is Wayne, anyway? Considering the risk he's taking with me, you'd think he'd want to be here, if only to make sure that I don't accidentally sink his multi-million-dollar investment. Master Wayne sends his regrets, Dr. Banner, but he has some rather pressing business to attend to back in Gotham. What sort of business could he have in this hour of the night? That, Doctor, is his concern. To answer Bruce Banner's curious question, we must turn our attention back to the concrete canyonways of Gotham, to where Bruce Wayne is attending to business as only the Batman can. Crack.
Stogie, I've been looking for you.
Cripes, I told you we wouldn't get away with it.
Shut up, Sidney. You ain't gonna pin that hardware store heist on us, masked man. You ain't gonna live that long. By now, Stogie, you should know better than that. Oh, I'm dumb. By now, Stogie, you should know better than that. Ugh. Hit him, fellas, hard. He pins that hardware job on us and we all do 20 years hard time. Ugh. Sidney, you just run out of time. Hard, soft, or otherwise. Chuck. Oof. Thuck. Chase. Or Chash. I didn't come here to roust you for robbery, Stoogie. I came here for the information about the Joker. But since you virtually confessed the crime to me anyway, pow, oof, I'd hate to disappoint you. If you really want to be arrested for robbery, consider it done. Well, that's an interesting diversion, but it doesn't put me any closer to the Joker. It's as if the grinning gargoyle has been swallowed by, the matchbook. It's the second one of its kind I found tonight. It looks like my next stop will be this Black Swan Cafe. Cut to. We'll have to narrow the field focus and adjust accordingly. Dr. Banner is pushing himself much too hard. He hardly eats, barely sleeps. How much longer can he go on this way, before something inside him snaps? How much longer can the man contain the raging fury that dwells within him? And on that ominous note, cut back to the Black Swan Cafe, where the music is loud, the air is rancid, the drinks are watered, and the talk is anything but cheap. So how much did you take out of that haul anyway, Rico? Not a blasted nickel, Mick. The job never went down. Spare change? Beat it, dog breath. Oh, the Joker had the job planned okay, down to the last detail. Spare change? But all of a sudden he calls it off. Says he's got a bigger fish to fry. Says he's finally hooked the big one and he don't need me no more. So I told him to go. Spare change? Hey, Arnie, would you get this hair bag out of here? He's going to give the joint a bad name. And in less time than it takes to tell it. And stay out. I don't want to see your ugly puss in my place again. Till you can buy your own drinks, loser. Slang. Don't worry, Arnie. You won't be seeing me again. I've learned everything I need to know. While, with any luck, we'll be able to test this, eh? Blast, that's the alarm. Oog, oog. No, not now. From what you've told me, the klaxon only sounds when the ship has whip, 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 whip. Uninvited visitors. And I don't need 3 guesses to figure out who sent them. The name's Orville Baker, Colonel, U.S. Air Force. You the head honcho around here? In a matter of speaking, this is a private research facility, Colonel, and we're quite busy. Is there something in particular you want here? As a matter of fact, mister, we want you. You are hereby remanded into government custody, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner. Get him out of here, boys. I'm afraid I really must protest, sir. Dr. Banner is here as a personal guest of Mr. Bruce Wayne. You have absolutely no authority to remove the doctor from the premises like this. No, Alfred, don't argue. Maybe it's better this way. Maybe I was never meant to find a cure for my affliction. At least now they'll put me in some place where I can never hurt anybody ever again. You heard your buddy, little man. Now let's get moving. We haven't got all day. Forgive me, but I cannot do that, Colonel. My employer left Dr. Banner in my care, and I would be quite remiss if I did not do my utmost to protect him. Now kindly unhand the good doctor, or I shall be forced to take sterner measures. Maybe you didn't listen too good, punk. You was told to stop bothering us. Ugh. You moron, what do you think you're doing? The boss told us to make this look like a proper military operation. Huh? You're not real Army. You're a bunch of frauds. Who are you, really? What are you doing here? What do you want from me? Tell me what you want. Suddenly, unreasoning fear swells up in Banner's body, starting his heart racing, his pulse pounding, which makes what happens next all but inevitable. Hey, he's turning green on us. Hold him, you guys, while I lay this rifle butt outside his head. No, you idiots, don't. The last thing we want to do is make this crazy freak mad.
Mad, yes. Hulk is mad. Mad at puny humans who try to hurt Hulk. Mad at world that won't leave Hulk alone.
And thus a seemingly eternal battle is joined once more. But though it is a decidedly one-sided battle at best.
Come on, you guys, we gotta bring this monster down.
Bah, little men are like ants, always annoying Hulk, making Hulk itch. Stop bothering Hulk, little men, or Hulk will squash you. like the bugs you are.
Just keep him busy for a few seconds longer, boys. I got the taser rifle. The electrical charge in this baby could bring down King Kong, so it should have no trouble at all with this certain green gorilla. Swiftly, the remarkable weapon is fired, unreeling two small suction claws, Chif, which automatically adhere to the Emerald Man brute's massive chest.
Huh?
And instantly unleash 25,000 sizzling volts of pure electricity, more than enough power to stun any normal creature into helpless submission. But unfortunately, as being previously stated, the Incredible Hulk is anything but normal.
Why, little men, why do you always try to destroy Hulk with your puny guns and machines? Hulk never wants to fight you. Hulk only wants to be left in peace. But if it is war that little men want, then war is what Hulk will give you.
He threw me across the deck like I was some kind of paper doll. Scrack. Lord, if the taser gun could beat that monster, what will? It'll take a bigger monster, that's what. Something tougher, more powerful. Something those oversized Smith's fists can't smash. Yeah, right. And while I'm at it, why don't I try whistling up the Tooth Fairy?
Hulk is tired of warning puny humans to stay away from Hulk. Now Hulk will simply smash you like... Huh?
No, where did that thing come from? That cuts it, I quit. Fighting the Hulk is bad enough, but the boss never told us we had to take on two monsters.
Two? What is puny human jabbering about?
Typically confused, the man-monster whirls to find himself facing the living embodiment of the bogus Colonel Baker's wishful thinking. That it was not on a deck a mere moment ago isn't really important now. All that matters are its intentions, and those are definitely hostile. I don't know if I'm dreaming, but somebody sure is. Back off, fellas, and give those uglies room. And that proves a most prudent suggestion, as the green Goliath suddenly charges forward, dull eyes narrowed, thick lips curled, snarling in bestial fury.
Grrr.
Only to be swatted aside like a misshapen adversary, as casually as a man might swat a mosquito. Whack. It's not an experience to which the Hulk is accustomed, and he is quick to make his displeasure known.
You did hurt Hulk. Try to hurt Hulk, and for that you will pay.
Tattering the reinforced deck like so much confetti, the maddened man brute unleashes a fusillade of jagged steel, spring, which merely bounces off his opponent's broad chest as if it were made of sponge rubber.
Bah, Blob Thing plays games with Hulk.
Scrack.
Hulk does not like games, and Blob Thing, Hulk does not like you.
Propelled by the most powerful leg muscles in the face of the earth, the enraged Hulk hurls himself at his grotesque foe, aiming a blow at the monster's midriff that could demolish a skyscraper, but instead merely sinks into the dough-like substance of the creature, carrying the uncomprehending Hulk right along with it. For several minutes, the dough creature's distorted torso convulses as the Hulk struggles to free himself, until at last the struggling stops, and the dough beast shambles silently across the deck with his less than silent captive.
Let Hulk out, Blob Thing. Let Hulk go.
You ain't going nowhere, Greenie, except where we want you to go. Enough talking. Let's get our secret weapon here on board, and let's finally get out of here.
You will pay for this, little men. Oh, how you will pay.
And seconds later, the two cargo helicopters lift high and away from the supertanker, leaving a frustrated Alfred standing helplessly on deck, alone and not a little afraid. Soon after, and I fear that's all I can tell you, Commissioner Gordon. I wish there were more, Alfred. I got a lot of loose ends hanging here, and I'm not exactly crazy about my old friend Bruce Wayne harboring a wanted fugitive right under my very nose. I'm sure Wayne had his reasons, Commissioner.
Who?
Oh, it's you. I should have known. I try to be where I'm needed, old friend.
But I'm not sure you're needed here, Batman. We're handling things.
Still, I have complete files on Banner and the Hulk back in the Batcave. Perhaps I can...
Commissioner? Yes. We finally managed to patch you through your call to New Mexico, sir. General Ross, this Gotham Police Commissioner James W. Gordon calling. We've got a little problem here.
Wrong, Gordon, you got a big problem. To my knowledge, there has been no military operation mounted in the past 24 hours to apprehend Bruce Banner. And, mister, I know everything.
Hey, if they need a little extra muscle back there in Gotham, tell them Doc Samson will be happy to lend a hand. And after final exchange of enmities, looks like you were right, Alfred. Those so-called soldiers who nabbed Banner were phonies.
And it doesn't take a Batman to guess who they were working for.
Okay, that's chapter 4. Yeah, I think I might end the video here. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna read this, and I'm gonna read Superman Fantastic Four, the crossover with that, and also Superman Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm gonna read all 3 of them. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, or subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later.